take one more call. Racketine. Man, I don't know, man.
That means rocket boy in German.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I'm Jacob, one of the few remaining Jews from Germany. I have already called in once.
So far.
Well, then I'll give you one of these, man. Thanks for hanging in there.
Yeah, no problem. I got reminded, I'm a student of American history in Germany, and I got reminded of a song that maybe you know. It's by Jill Scott Heron, and it's called B-Movie. It was about the Reagan presidency, when Reagan first took power. And I was thinking about the roots of the Trump phenomenon, and that was maybe the first time that we had an openly ridiculous president, or you had one.
Yeah, and he had been a governor already. But yes, he was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, and what I thought about is that was the first maybe occurrence of a crisis that has been going on for like 30 years. If you're familiar with Richard D. Wolff and his work, he has shown that there has been an income disparity that has grown and grown and grown since like the 70s.
Yep.
And for the last 30 years, this has been made up by borrowing, and
right.
Then you had cheap labor being shipped abroad. And another theorist, Emmanuel Wallerstein, says that that globally, like in the West, we're in a period of bifurcation where like the current historic constellation, capitalism, is less and less able to function without regressing into barbarism. And so we as people who are more friendly maybe towards humans, as I said, have the maybe more of an opening to push things to the left. But what you also see with the Trump phenomenon, or what you first saw with Reagan, is that there is also the potential on the right to use that opening to maybe revert to something worse than a capitalism, and that is something that we have already seen in Germany in the last big crisis of capitalism, I'm really worried because in many states, as I said in my previous call, I was worried there also. In many states, we have those tendencies, and but on the upside, we also have this opening.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's, we've had a lot of guests on over the past couple of years who have talked about this, that we are entering into a moment, and, particularly you get this around economic crises, right? There are two different types of sort of populist responses that we could see. One is an economic populism where there is a greater desire for more egalitarian economic policies and choices, essentially. And the other is just sort of like a nativist nationalism, sort of revanchist type of response, that involves xenophobia and racism and I'm always hesitant to say, like, we're at a crossroads in history because, frankly, the late 60s also around the world, there was a lot of upheaval. And, World War II, obviously, as you know, it was also it could just be that, these things cycle through. And I don't know. I hope things are a little bit calmer than they may be. I guess we'll see. But I appreciate the phone call, Jacob. Good point.
I'm an openly ridiculous leader.
Let's...
Look how he said
all right,
that.
let's get to...
Yeah, we all know he's just campaigning on an openly ridiculous platform.
Yes, there you go. States' rights. Hi, I'm Sam Seder, and this is an Ann Coulter doll.
You should not be immigrating here. Yeah. Stay in your country and hate us.
For smart progressive talk and a little bit of this and even a little bit of that.
Mission accomplished.
Subscribe to our podcast, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and like us on Facebook to get some of our best video clips.